What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Devontae Forever. Alright, so today we kind of got the first little bit of an inkling that Big Ben is going to play his final game at Heinz Field as a Pittsburgh Steeler. This is very painful because for a lot of us who grew up and especially during this generation, this new generation of Steelers fans, like I'm 23 myself, all I know at quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers is Ben Roethlisberger. And that's going to be something that's going to be so difficult and so tough to actually wrap my head around, that I'm going to be watching my Pittsburgh Steelers play on a Sunday and Ben Roethlisberger is not the quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger is a Hall of Famer. Ben Roethlisberger is a legend. First ballot Hall of Famer. And now a lot of us Steeler fans and Steeler Nation are asking ourselves, where do we go next? But the thing about that is, we do have some light at the end of the tunnel. And what I mean by that is, we know what's the wrong answers, okay? Steeler faithful, we all know that the person that should not be at the helm of the starting offense next year, Mason Rudolph. No. We all know that he should not be the starting quarterback. I mean, they call him Mediocre Mason. If we would really want a real chance of getting to the playoffs again and being who we are as in the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't think having him at the helm would do us any favors. So I really think if there's anybody that is the first no, in the real worst case scenario at best, it's Mason Rudolph. Next, Dwayne Haskins. I don't think Dwayne Haskins is our starting quarterback. Do you think he could be a backup somewhere? I think yes. I think the same with Mason. I think there'll always be backups. I don't think they're starting QBs in and out every game, honestly, for any team. I think they're really good for where they are. Backup quarterbacks. I don't think Dwayne Haskins is as horrible as people make him out to be. But I don't think he's a star in this league. I don't think he's a starting quarterback in this league, especially at this time. Especially with, past behavior problems and things like that. I just don't think he's just our star, our guy. Now, the question is, who is our guy? Well, that can be very difficult. Why that could be very difficult? Because it depends on what we do in our free agency and draft. So what I think the Steelers should do is very simple. One, I don't care what you do. Go get us some offensive line. I believe the first draft pick should be Tyler Lindenbaum. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. I apologize. Dude's from Iowa, okay? It's the center from Iowa to make it simple, okay? Please go get him. Then after that, go get another offensive line. Go get a cornerback. Go get a linebacker. But other than that, the one thing I believe all offensive lines need, no matter what, are veterans. We need at least 1 to 2 veterans, and I know this team's offensive line has Trey Turner, but also he's on a 1-year contract. Do we really know if he's going to be here next year? I don't know. Why? Also because Kevin Dotson is actually a right guard and not a left guard, and he really prefers playing right guard. So if there was ever a time for him to switch back to his comfortable, most dominant hand position, it would probably be now. After this season, for him to go do that. So I really think we need to go get a tackle. Sign a offensive tackle. I don't believe we should draft an offensive tackle. I don't believe that's the right decision. I feel like we're just going to have the same fucking problem. We need somebody who's going to be an anchor for whoever the hell our quarterback is going to be. And with that person, I believe, is going to be Teron Armstead. Now, do I think Dan Moore has promise in this league? Absolutely. I think Dan Moore Jr. can be pretty good. It's just going to take time. But I feel like what the Steelers need to do is to go get the most aggressive offensive lineman we possibly have so we can just run the ball. Period. If we're going to be any good next year, it's going to be because we can run the ball. And I believe that our free agency needs need to tend to that. Run the ball. And then find a quarterback who can just manage the game and make plays when we need them to. We shouldn't be leaning as heavy on our defense as we do now. And yes, there's some big ass holes we need to fill up on our defense, like our D linemen and stuff like that. But also, don't forget that we're going to get Tyson Alulu back, and we're also going to get Stephon Tua back. So our D line depth is not going to be like the main problem on our list. But you guys asked me about quarterbacks, so who do I think that should be our quarterback? I mean, best case scenario, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. But the most realistic kind of pick would be Teddy Bridgewater. I think we could be a good team with Teddy Bridgewater. I think Teddy Bridgewater would be our ideal bridge quarterback until we find our next guy. I think that's the best option over your Cam Newton's, Marcus Mariota's, and who else? Or if we can't get Teddy Bridgewater, a person I wouldn't mind having if they were willing to trade would be Derek Carr. Derek Carr has a lot of promise. It's just the Raiders are always up and down, especially if you look at this year with all the problems they had. Derek Carr in this offense would be absolutely nasty. Be absolutely filthy. Derek Carr is tough. He's mobile. He can throw the ball. Honestly, when you look at a lot of quarterbacks in this league and how they respond to adversity and things like that and leadership, Derek Carr is definitely one of those quarterbacks that has that Pittsburgh Steelers mold. So that's who I think should be the Steelers quarterback. One of those options. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all already know. Until next time, it's been your boy D.